Nice. So you seen I popped the head off this coyote here accidentally when it's skinning it. It's a early fall coyote, so the hide's a little bit thinner, and I left a snare on it, which you shouldn't do because it freezer burnt the leather. So we'll see if we can throw this on and see what we get for this coyote. I have a separate account I can put it in for the next auction, and you'll see what it looks like after it's skinned. But all I have here is basically the head, and the rest of the hide over there I got a flesh, and then we'll sew it up, and I'll do a time lapse on the sewing just so you can see how it kind of lines up, and I'll show you before I turn it, and then when we send it off to the auction we'll see what we end up getting for it. So I normally put my coyotes on this way with the tail down, but this guy doesn't have a head, obviously. So we want to make sure his head screws on straight when we get him ready to sew. We can see here, this is why it tore. There's a dry spot in the leather, so it freezer burnt. Usually it's pretty good, but we did have a cold snap, and I think that's what caused that. Was that cold weather, minus 26, 27, freezer burnt that leather, and I forgot about that, and then I went to pop that off, and it tore. So what I did there is just slip this on where its neck is, and I'll give it a quick little clean up along the edge, and then I'll work my way the other way just to make sure I got it all good. It's tricky, but after I flesh this up, I'll see you in the next shot. So I'm gonna attempt to sew this head back on. I think I got it figured out right where it should line up. I thought it'd be kind of funny if I sewed it on right backwards and then sent it off auction like that, but I'm gonna try and make a little bit of money off this guy, otherwise what's the sense, right? That's why we do this. So I'm gonna get started here, and probably won't talk until the end, but we'll speed up the time so you don't have to sit here for hours watching me. So just about got our lined up here, and it's pretty much guesswork, but I think that looks like it belongs there. Well, I got it on the board. This is where I started. I went all the way around. I'll show you the other side from the other side. And had it on the board there just to make sure I didn't pull it too tight where it wouldn't fit on a board. So had it in there a little bit. It was loose. This is the other side. So when it tore, see if we can. So when it tore, it started on the other side. And then when I fleshed it, I hooked here and then pulled that down. So I had to do an extra like little stitch. But I think I got it. We'll see when I turn it there. So goes all the way around. You see on the other side there, right here. When I was fleshing it, I hooked it and tore it a little bit. So I had to fix that up. All the way around here. A little bit of hair right here pulled through, but that's basically where it first started. And we'll see what it looks like when I turn it around. A little hole there, but I'm gonna leave that. It looks bigger in the photo than it is. Stretched out a bit, but it'll hide on the other side. And there we go. Finally catching up on the dogs. There, I have a couple more that I did today. I have a couple weasels to skin, and I should be able to start packing this stuff up to send to auction here. I have about another 20 in the skin shed there to take out, but these guys don't look too bad. I'm gonna do a little video here on how to wash, or if you don't wash, how to clean that blood up. Didn't think it was that bad, and then when I fleshed it, must have squeezed some juice out and got it all bloody, and yeah. So I'll clean it up, make it nice and shiny. Alright, catch you later. Okay, here's that coyote that we sewed its head back on the other day. You can see a bit of a line here, but it's not really a fur line, it's more of a blood line, just because when I fleshed it. Just see if I can find the stitches here just to prove to you that that's the one. There you can see the stitches a bit there. So that's the stitches. Let's take a look at the back here. And there you go. From a $5 coyote back to hopefully a $100 coyote. And if everything holds out. Not a bad furred one. Looks good. So we'll catch you later.